Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or should I say a very painful welcome back to my channel. I feel I owe many of my subscribers and viewers past and present a huge apology. Basically this weekend, the 4th and the 5th of October, I should have been down in Poole Harbour specifically, filming a series which I'd intended to do while I was filming the series in Bournemouth just a few weeks ago, but simply ran out of time, so I didn't get to film Poole and Poole Harbour, which was something I really wanted to do, was the main object of the series. So I planned and paid and booked a hotel very near the harbour down in Poole. Unfortunately, the reason that I didn't make it was because 3 or 4 weeks ago I had quite severe pain in my left knee. I was beginning to think it might be arthritis. I had about 3 or 4 years ago pain in my right knee, and the doctor on telephone conversation just said, yeah, it's arthritis. And I thought, well, that's not possible. I'm fit, I train, I work hard, I'm very physical. But there you are, he said, have an x-ray, and sure enough, the right knee showed mild arthritis. Shortly afterwards, I lost nearly 2 stone, and I never had any complaint from the right knee again. It was marvellous because that pain is so uncomfortable, and it's just with you permanently, constantly. So I was absolutely fine, and then a few weeks ago I had the pain in the left knee, thinking, oh, is this arthritis? I'm not sure. And then a few days ago it started to swell slightly, and it's extremely painful, not just on and off, but more or less constantly. So I managed to get about my daily activities, but hobbling, and it's very painful. And then Saturday morning, just gone, I woke up and I could barely stand up. It was so painful, and I thought, well, on these trips I usually walk 3 or 4 miles a day, and I thought there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to walk 3 or 4 miles a day with this knee. And I had a decision to make. Do I go film the series and risk doing more damage to my knee, or do I bite the bullet and just cancel the trip? As I say, I have paid, all paid for the trip, transport and hotel. Sadly, in fact, Booking.com have suggested that they may charge me the full price for the hotel for each. It's only for one night, but they may charge me the full price, which I think was £79. So they may charge me that again, which would be disappointing. It'd make it quite an expensive trip that I haven't made. But there you are. I did get in touch straight away with the host and explain to him what had happened, and he sent me a nice message, so we'll see. But anyway, so that's what happened. I had an extremely painful knee Saturday morning. I could barely stand up. And I thought, well, if I go, I'm going to risk doing more damage. I have already contacted my doctor. You can't just rock up at the doctor's anymore and request a meeting with the doctor. They give you an app. You have to go on the app and you have to submit the form, fill out the condition and when it started and signs and symptoms and all sorts. So I did that. Also, it's like a double whammy. I've got symptoms of a hernia. Which is quite common in men, especially at my age. So that causes me a little bit of pain now and again. So I filled out a separate form and sent that off, requesting a meeting with the doctor to check me for what could be a hernia. So it's a double whammy. It's like buses. I have nothing for years, and then 2 things come along at once. But the knee is really debilitating. It's really painful. It's difficult to walk on. So yesterday, as is today, I've just got my foot up on the sofa where I am now, just resting. And the knee feels a little bit better today, mainly because I'm not using it. But as I say, anyway, that's what's happened to me. I haven't got appointment booked yet, but I'm waiting for the doctor to come back to me so I can be examined and have whatever treatment is necessary. So a huge apology to all my subscribers and viewers for not making this trip. But I promise you, this is the 2nd time I've tried to make this trip. Maybe it's a bad omen, but I will make the trip. I've got all my notes and everything, fun facts, etc. So I will make the trip at some point. However, on a brighter side, or a brighter note, should I say, coming up this month, in exactly 2 weeks' time, although I haven't booked the hotel and the flights yet, but all the research is done, and the dates are booked. I hope to be doing Nerja, as N-E-R-J-A, Nerja in southern Spain for a 4-day trip, and it is absolutely beautiful there. I think the weather's a lot kinder there than it is in the UK at the moment with this storm we've just had. So that's one to keep your notifications switched on for. So that's the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd of this month. So in 2 weeks' time, hopefully, I shall be in Nerja and bringing you all some sunshine. So thanks again, everybody, and my huge apologies to you all. I promise you I'll be bringing you more sunshine, beaches, bars and all sorts. Thanks again, everybody. See you soon. Let's take a look.